That's the word. Today I'm going to make something delicious. Kathy told me that it's called hot pepper jam meatballs and pasta. Alright. And she has this hot pepper jelly, or jam, whatever you want to call it. Hunter and Hillsberg? What kind of peppers is it? You know I'm trying to give up peppers. Real hot ones. You know why. Simple ingredients. Enjoying cheese and crackers. Mixed with cream cheese, glazed meats and fish. Okay, here. Ingredients. Sugar, apples, vinegar, jalapenos, sweet peppers, and pectin. Oh, I'm scared. Scan that. Go ahead and scan that. I'm scared of it. But I love meatballs. I have a little bit over a pound here of ground beef. I'm going to put it in a bowl. I have onions. I have 2 cloves of fresh garlic back here. Make it 3. So delicious. I'm going to first dice up this onion and the delicious garlic. Then I'm going to mix it all together in a bowl. Okay. Well, I hope she doesn't take too long to get back here because I'm really hungry, you know that. And you can add and subtract whatever you like here. Peppers, no onions, no garlic, but who wouldn't want garlic, right? Slice these up the best way you know how. I slice them all different ways, you know that. As long as we get them in there. Carefully. Nice rainy day outside. I love that too. See that? That would be like. Woo! Careful. One of my favorite things to make and to eat is homemade meatballs. Sometimes I'll make the meatballs, brown them in a frying pan, and let them simmer in sauce all day long. Oh boy. And just smelling that all day is so good. Okay, let's cut these guys up. I got so many fancy choppers around here, but I always end up using a knife. Sometimes it takes longer to clean the apparatus than it does to chop them up. You know that. All chopped up. Let's add this to our meat. Now at this point, I would usually add 1 egg maybe for 1 pound of hamburger. But she told me to put 2 tablespoons of this hot pepper jelly in there. Here we go. Dare I smell it? Not too bad. Ooh, I smell it back there. I smell it in the background. 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. And she's going to make the sauce with this somehow. Some breadcrumbs, maybe a 1/4 cup. You can add more if that's not enough towards the end. Some oregano. And with your spotlessly clean hands, mix it up by hand. The best way. The best way, I'm telling you. You believe me? What now? Oh yes, this. I have my frying pan over here with some extra virgin olive oil, getting warm. It just smells so good, and it's going to smell good frying up, and it's going to smell so good browning. There we go, like this. That's how you do it. My meatballs. Although I never made them with hot pepper jelly before. Or jam, but I'm trusting it's going to be delicious. I smell the flavor coming through. The jalapeno. Now, This is the point you'll see if you need a little more breadcrumbs. I might add a little bit more, not too much. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's go to the frying pan. See how easy that was if you just wanted to make meatballs? But check this out. I got the easy job, I have to say. Except I have to suffer and wait with this delicious aroma and sizzling power. Make them the size you like, maybe about as big as a golf ball. Something like that. Okay. Warm yet? Oh, not warm enough yet. I didn't hear a sizzle. Wait, did I? A little bit. I hear it in there. Regular golf ball, miniature golf ball, meatball size, cue ball. Anybody want to guess how many we're going to get out of a pound of meat? I'm going to guess 12. No cheating. Love meatballs. Did I ever say that? Here comes the sizzle. Start browning, roll them around a little bit. Yum yum. Speed it up a little bit.
Are you counting?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoa! If you guessed more than 12, make one big one at the end? No. Yum yum. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Now how many do we have? 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15! Wasn't that easy? You don't want them to stick, just move them around a little bit. You don't want them to fall apart. Get your rolling going here. Whoa! I wish you could smell this. Okay, my job's done. Where are you, Kathy? How long are we gonna be? I'm not even sure what kind of pasta she chose for tonight. But we're gonna find out. Alright, I'll let this brown and roll them around some more and I'll show you when they're done. Beautiful. Now you can make a meatball sandwich. You just boil up some spaghetti for 7 minutes. Put a jar of sauce in there and you got it made. Kathy's going to make the sauce. And I can tell, although I didn't taste that hot pepper jelly, I can tell it's not going to be too hot for me. I believe these are browned up pretty nicely. Give them a couple more minutes here and I'll put them aside. And I'm really not sure what time she's coming back, but I'm going to save them. Maybe I'll, if it's going to be more than an hour, I might put them in a container. Scrape all these goodies out from the bottom of the pan too. So I get to enjoy this and see how it comes out. Can't wait. Alright, that's how to make easy meatballs. Love them. You love them? It's going to be a good supper. See you soon. The time has come.
We're making dinner, and Rick already has it started, as you
You
know.
didn't see these yet, did you?
No, I see.
Put them in a bowl because she didn't get here too quickly.
He made a nice bowl of meatballs, which you watched. Ooh, that looks delicious.
Remember them?
So now we're going to finish up this dish.
I didn't even eat any of them.
Not one?
No, there's 15 of them there.
Okay.
I forgot my apron.
Well, we're going to have a nice dinner with using some pasta and making a sauce with the pepper jam. So,
Never heard of such a thing.
well, pick a kind of macaroni product that you'd like to have for dinner. We picked this one today, but I can't pronounce
These
it.
are Fusilli Lunghi. Let's see up close. I looked it up.
Here, let me tie your apron for you.
Got it.
Okay.
Fusilli. Let's see.
Fusilli Lunghi.
You hear that?
That's how you say it.
Fusilli Lunghi.
It looks like this.
Yeah. Napoli. Fusilli Lunghi. Okay. There's the tubular pasta category.
Okay. It's got a nice curly appearance.
Yeah, it looks like my hair, huh?
And it'll get a little more relaxed as we start to boil it.
Just like me.
I have the water starting to boil on the stove over here, but it's not quite ready yet. In the meantime, I'll show you the rest of the ingredients if you want to check it out.
Where you gonna be? Here or there?
On the stove here.
Alright, come on over.
Come on.
Come with me. Oh, look at them.
I took one of your onions out of the bowl.
Okay. We're here.
Okay, here's what we're going to add. We're going to start with a nice cast iron pan, Le Creuset, and we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of butter. As we get that going,
Fusilli Lunghi.
we're going to put in one of those nice red onions that you saw on the counter earlier. Nice and fresh. I sliced it so that we can make small pieces. And then we're going to saute them a little bit. As it starts to get translucent, we're going to add a little bit of flour to thicken that up and kind of makes a little roux out of it. Then we're going to add these other seasonings: minced onion, garlic powder, and oregano. A little salt and pepper. We're going to use about 2 cups of vegetable stock and 2 cups of sour cream. And then the secret ingredient that we already have introduced into the meatballs, the hot pepper jelly. So we're going to make that nice and thick sauce, and we're going to use a whisk to stir, and then we're going to put the meatballs in that.
Can't wait for the meatball.
Yep. So let's get this started. As you can see, the pasta water is almost ready. We'll toss the pasta in there in a few minutes. But for now, we're going to get the butter melted in this nice frying pan.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Fusilli Lunghi. Napoli. Whisk?
We're going to use the whisk.
I thought you said whiskey.
Oh no, no whiskey. Alright, when we get the butter starting to melt here, I'm going to take the onion pieces, separate them a little bit so they cook quickly. Rick just picked up these onions at a roadside stand where we had some nice fresh produce to use in our cooking.
Yep.
A couple more weeks left of that, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Alright, it's starting to sizzle here. Starting to hear that sound that I like. Alright, won't be long. And I'm going to use about a tablespoon of garlic powder because we love garlic. You can adjust your seasonings. In the meantime here I'll measure out 2 cups of vegetable stock. Now you can use any kind of stock that you like. chicken, beef. We have this on hand. Alright. Oh, it's starting to smell good already. Alright, now while this is starting to get a little translucent, we're going to add a little bit of flour. I had a half a cup sitting here, but we're just going to use enough to coat these, because that's what's going to start to make this sauce thick. I'm using the other seasonings after we get this started, so I don't want to add them right away because sometimes the garlic powder has a tendency to burn in the pan. So we'll just wait till the liquid's in. Alright, this looks good. Alright, I'm going to pour in, I should let that cook a little bit, I guess. Alright, I'm going to pour in slowly some of the broth. And as I pour the broth in, you'll see that the flour is going to help this be a little thicker than it would be if we were just frying onions with it. The reason I pour it in slowly is we want to break up the flour bits as it starts to cook, so you don't have any chunks and lumps in the nice sauce. See how nice that's getting already? It's starting to get thick. Now let's get the rest of this in here. It doesn't take that long. It's a nice quick supper, especially if somebody makes the meatballs for you.
Or you can have it without meatball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look how nice.
We're going to put the meatballs in that frying pan there?
Yeah, I'm going to after
Can't wait.
everything's mixed.
Be gentle with them.
Oh, I will. I will.
Mmm.
Nice, bubbly. Alright, there's the rest of the broth. Alright, now let's go ahead with the seasoning. Now we're planning for a tablespoon of these. Now this is a dehydrated onion. It's called minced onion on the spice shelves. And to me it's a nice thing to add because the pieces are so small and you don't even notice them, but they pack a lot of flavor. So we'll sprinkle those around with the other onion. And let's take the garlic powder. We're going to use about a tablespoon of that. Ooh, nice. Now you're going to smell some garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And then to complete the Italian flavor of this dish, we're going to add oregano.
I think it's done.
Looking good. Now I'm going to turn this down to a simmer.
What's off the spoon? Washed and dried. Well, you're going to use this for measurement again?
Yes.
It looks purple in my hand, but it looks blue here. How's it look to you? Just like your shirt is purple,
Yeah,
but it looks blue. It matches the spoon.
that's funny.
Let's see how it looks on TV.
Yeah.
It's purple, isn't it?
Yes. Definitely just like the onions.
But it sure looks blue.
You think the onions look blue too?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
Because they're just like the rest.
Oh, they look purple, but your shirt still looks blue. That's weird.
The water's coming to a boil. All right, now, since I turned this heat down, you know these cast iron pans, they practically cook themselves if they're warmed up. But look how the onions are very soft and ready to eat, actually. So we're going to take the sour cream. I'm going to use the 2 cups, or the...
All of it?
I'm going to use 1 pound
Wow.
of sour cream.
That's going to be creamy.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to cover a lot of pasta, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that. How much hot stuff? You want to stir that up or what? I don't know.
Oh, did you taste this when you
No,
cooked?
I tried not
boy.
to.
All right, so this is a nice hot pepper jelly. It's going to be 5 tablespoons that
Wow.
we put in here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, how nice. 4.
Do you like jalapeno peppers?
Yes. 5.
Don't you want a Carolina Reaper up there?
No, not today. This is a lot of pepper, but the sour cream helps to cool it down when you're taking it into your mouth. All right, so
Meatballs?
let's add a little salt and pepper here. You know, we don't need much more pepper, but we like black pepper flavor.
Ooh.
And, you know, I'm not crazy about adding a lot of salt, but I'll add a little bit for flavor. You can add more if you like. Thank you, sir. All right, our water's coming to a boil, so we're going to drop in the pasta. Nice about this nice square pan is it fits the length of the pasta in there, so you don't have to break it up. So it's making a lot of noise. All right, when this comes to a boil, it's going to take about 14 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to whisk up the sauce and add the meatballs.
Sorry, I was looking. I don't know if I had the camera on that. I was looking at my meatballs. I'm sorry.
Okay, so take a look in here. I just added
I
the
show it
pasta.
now, but when you were putting it in.
Rick was concentrating on the meatballs
I'm so
on the other
hungry.
side of the table. All right, let's just whisk this a little bit and we'll see how nice and creamy this sauce will be. Okay, Rick, bring those meatballs over here.
Yeah.
You
Gentle.
want to put them in?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
One at a time, right? You know,
Yeah.
or just
Yeah, gentle, like you said.
I put some of the scrapings from the pan in there, onions and garlic.
Now here's where you can make some choices about your own cooking. You can add more of the chicken broth or the vegetable broth, or you can add more of the flour if you need thickening or thinning. I'm going to add a little bit more stock just to make it a little thinner.
Not too much.
So it'll continue to thicken. And again, if we need to add flour, we can, but let's just make it. It also gives you the right amount that you want for the pasta you're making. Okay, very gently now we're going to add the meatballs and get these heated up.
Nice, huh?
Oh yeah, you did a good job with these. Rick's famous for his meatballs.
You want to guess how many's there?
12.
Mm-mm.
13.
Nope.
Tell me.
15.
Oh, 15. Is there any significance to the number?
No, that's how many came out.
Okay. Looks beautiful.
Could have made 4 big ones or
Yeah, I
35
like this.
tiny ones.
Should I use
I
the...
don't know. Do you want to or not? See what's in there? Good stuff.
Yeah, Rick has good stuff on the bottom of the bowl.
You
Looks
don't
like
have to, but
meat
go ahead.
crumbles and also onions.
Mm-hmm.
We'll use all those flavors.
I said I would.
Okay. All right, so since that's on low, I just want to get them covered a little bit. We'll let them simmer and heat up while the pasta is starting to boil again.
I'll sit down. I'm ready.
Yeah, you can rest for
Let
a
me
few
get a
minutes.
fork.
All right, I'm going to clean up the spices and stuff here and get ready for dinner. We'll be back when the pasta's boiling and the meatballs are getting heated up. This is going to be good. Look at that. Bubbling. Oh, it's getting even thicker yet, Rick.
Yeah, it looks good. That'll be good with sausage too.
Oh gosh.
Does it look like sausage in there?
Look at this. Being gentle with those things. But they're getting nice and hot. You can see the pieces of pepper from the jelly in there too.
Oh no.
It's going to be good.
You don't want to try the Carolina Reapers.
You afraid to touch them?
Of course. You want a bite?
Okay, now the pasta's over here starting to get soft and flexible. See, it gets even bigger yet on those little curly cues.
They might be hollow. We're going to find out. Pasta word.
Yes, it's almost done.
He said it, Mom.
He said it.
I think it's done. Couple minutes, huh?
We can test one. See how it tastes.
Ooh, that didn't look too
It looks
flexible. Little spaghetti strolls. Me?
You let it cool off a little second. Is it al dente or is it...
2 minutes yet.
Okay, we'll give it a couple more minutes. In the meantime, we're going to take this cast iron pan full of nice meatballs and sauce over to the table.
Ooh, good, we're getting there.
We're getting there. That pan will keep everything hot until we get the pasta.
Alright, I'll go back to the table.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Alright, here it comes.
Okay.
Alright.
So, what is this thing over here?
Oh, the...
What is that big green thing?
It's a gourd, but it's a goose gourd.
You gonna eat it?
No, it's just for decoration for the fall. But doesn't it have a cute little face?
No, scary to me. We're gonna shake it like a Morocco?
It fits right in with your Halloween theme around this
My
house.
Halloween theme?
Yes. That's why we used the orange pan today.
Ah.
In case you didn't notice, it was for the pumpkin festivities. I don't know if you guys have seen the pumpkin lawn cutting video that Rick has on his channel. Oh gosh, there he is. I hope you're in the frame. I can't see.
Pumpkin around here.
That's why we have a goose on the counter.
That's why we have that melon or whatever it is.
It's a gourd.
Who was that pumpkin-headed man? Ooh, bread and butter, bread and butter. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, we're getting ready here. Getting ready for a nice dinner.
I helped. Looks good.
All right, should we just put these on the plates?
Okay, put that on the plate and then we'll put the sauce down, right? Sauce me.
All right, we'll get there.
That's mine.
I'll never remember how to say this.
Lunghi.
Oh, thank you.
Fusilli Lunghi.
Fusilli Lunghi. Okay, time to eat.
All right.
Coming over. Is it time?
It's time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gosh. You ready for the...
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay.
Help yourself.
Okay.
Picture time.
I'm sorry. I need one picture here.
Oh, they are hollow.
Are they?
Yep. Little hole inside.
Let's serve it up, Rick.
Little spaghetti strolls.
Here we go. Ready?
What's up before I take a bite? Mmm.
Look at that. Nice creamy sauce. And oniony meatballs. Oh, this is going to be good. All right, there's some sauce on your meatballs and
All right.
pasta. Can't wait to taste.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Come on, come on.
Do you want some bread with that?
Smells good. Sure, I'll have a
Bread and
slice.
butter.
Bread, butter, bread, butter, bread, butter.
We have some baguettes.
You bury your knife. I only got one out. I thought we'd share it.
Okay. Cheers. Okay, here's the knife.
Well, butter yours first. You can share a knife, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's not a knife.
It's got to cool off a little bit anyway, right?
Oh,
Don't forget. I'm
don't
gonna.
remind me that it's
Don't. No,
spicy.
I meant the heat is steaming. Oh my gosh, the meatballs are so tender and nice. You did a nice job.
Take a little bit of everything the first bite. Let me get my other camera quick.
I'm gonna have the sauce on the meatball for the first bite.
You see this? Oh, look at this. A little bit of everything here.
Oh my gosh.
Mmm.
That's good. Isn't that a nice flavor?
Yeah, if you didn't tell me that was jalapeno, I wouldn't be scared of it.
It's like savory and sweet and spicy, but not very spicy, right?
I'm glad.
And guess what? They are straws. The pasta is straws. You could.
There's little holes inside.
But they get the sauce in there too. Oh boy. Don't do that. Got it all over you from doing that little. It's not like regular spaghetti.
Apron, this is bib.
Well, I don't know what your meatball recipe was today, but these are fantastic.
You'll have to watch the video.
I will. This was a nice way to do it. You did some, I did some, and it didn't take us long to get it on the table.
And I took a nap in between.
Oh.
So this is what? Hot pepper, jam.
Hot pepper jam, meatballs, and pasta.
And you could use any kind of pasta. Regular spaghetti or rigatoni or
And,
mozzarella,
and make enough.
linguine.
Don't be afraid to add you know,
Whatever you
extra
want.
broth and extra flour if you need to make it a bigger batch of sauce, because then you'll have some leftovers, right?
Mm-hmm.
To use with the meatballs. We could even make the meatball sandwich out of this too. Huh?
That's a good idea. Thanks for watching. Try this. Try something like this if you like. These are fun to eat.
But
You can tell it's hollow when you try to suck it in your mouth like that.
we're gonna need to scrub up around here afterwards. It's gonna be sauce all over the place.
This is supper, right?
This is supper.
All right.
Hey, thanks for joining us for dinner. It was nice to have you here.
Take care. Stay safe and healthy. Talk to you soon. Please subscribe.
Pass the word.
Don't forget to pass the word. All your friends.
Really liking this here. This is really good.